Hello flight simmers, a very warm welcome from Dubai International Airport, and we are once again back in the beautiful PMDG 777-300ER in the awesome Emirates colors, going on a flight from Dubai over to Vienna, and this one actually is a very special one indeed, because it is the first flight I'm doing based on the new flight request channel, which Yannick and myself have actually implemented on Discord. I'm not gonna board anyone, just to make it faster. So I just want to highlight to you once again this channel. If you head over to my Discord, let me quickly pull in the screen. So if you head over to my Discord, you're gonna find the flight request channel, and in here you can put in flight ideas. You can sort of upvote other people's flight ideas, and the winning flight idea of each month makes it into a full flight video. So the winner of this month, which was March, was Dubai to Vienna in the Emirates, doing flight Emirates 125. So we are doing this one today. If you want to influence the winner of April, then head over to the channel, put in your vote or your favorite flight. Currently in the lead we have another 777 Air India this time, but if you want to support this or change this, then head over to the channel. And today it is even gonna be a bit more special, since the creator of the request, Sebastian, he is actually online on VATSIM to give us ATC out of Dubai. So how cool is that? We're gonna hit him up on the frequency very soon, and gonna say hello. And already big thanks to Sebastian for coming online to support our flight here. That's very cool. Right, so that being said, I think there's not too much special things about the flight to mention. It's a fairly short flight for a big 777, of course. We can see the routing. I think we are departing on the 30s, either left or right. I think right is even in action today. And actually not quite sure which one we have on the flight plan. One of those, heading out over the ocean, heading west, of course. Nothing too crazy, and then we will talk about the arrival more when we get a bit closer to Vienna, of course. Quickly checking out the jet streams. Up at 380, so yeah, quite a bit of headwind for us today, at least for the first half of the flight, but we can certainly handle that. Okay, so you can see passengers are getting in there. Let's get in there as well and get ready. Alright, so here we are. I have set up the D-Link already, so we can actually go ahead and pull in the route after setting the position, of course. GPS position. And fetch the route, and we can request that, since I've stored it in the respective folder. And then very soon we're gonna get in contact with ATC, so we can get the clearance. Okay, so we have the routing in here. That's perfect. I've just checked the ATIS. Departure runway is 30 right, and so we're gonna have the redub departure, but I'm thinking maybe get the clearance first and then we can put in the proper one. And I've just double checked, so our friend Sebastian, he's on ground, so we will get delivery from someone else. So let's head over to the performance in that case. And we're gonna accept that. Oh, we need to set the weights, of course. So fuel, we're gonna have a block fuel of 52.6. 52.6, very low, of course, for the 777, and payload, zero fuel weight of 203.7. And load level 50.9, so not even carrying a lot of people. So we are approximately 100 tons below max takeoff weight, just to give you a rough idea here. Okay, so zero fuel weight comes in here. There we go. Final reserves and alternates gonna be 7.1. Yeah, that's actually spot on. Flight level 300 engineers, that's quite low. We can go 360 easily. Cost index Simbrief is giving me 200. Quite high. But okay, let's run with that. And okay, let's fetch the clearance. And then we are out of here fairly quickly. Dubai delivery, very good evening from Emirates 125. We have information Lima and request clearance to Vienna, please.
Emirates 125, hello, Dubai delivery clear to Vienna, return to Foxtrot, departure runway 30 right, squawk 6241.
Clear to Wien, read up to Foxtrot departure runway 30 right and squawk 6241, Emirates 125.
Emirates 125, all correct. For startup, call Dubai ground on frequency Sabre. Emirates 125, radio check.
Read you 5x5, can you please repeat the frequency for Emirates 125?
Frequency for ground 118.350.
118350 for Emirates 125. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, so that's that. 6, 2, 4, 1. Let's be early TA only because I want to be quick. I promised Sebastian that we do not take too long. So I want to keep this promise. Read up to Foxtrot. Route activate. We get the route data. And now I can double check on the charts for the initial altitude. Reader. Initial climb clearance 4,000 out of Dubai. Okay, that's low. 4,000. Initial heading or runway heading for 30 right. It's gonna be 299. Like that. Okay, we have the winds in here. That's good. 13,000, then we can do the calculations. Performance. In the meantime, I want to fire up the APU. You guys can see I'm on an accelerated schedule here. Condition is dry, wind. We have at the moment 220 at 6. 26 degrees, 1012, 256.3. Oh, only takeoff apparently here. Rates, optimum, yeah. PEX on auto, and this is also on auto. We haven't put in the center of gravity, but I don't think it makes a difference here on the PMDG. Takeoff center of gravity 29.3. Oh. 29.3. Okay, so it's gonna be flap 5. Select temperature 64. 89.7. Take off flap 5. That's 29, and then we have 147, 57, 70. 147, 57, 70, so 170 in here. Flight directors, LNAV, VNAV, sweet. Okay. Let's see, now we're gonna call him on 11835. 0. Like that. Okay, we can pull up the checklist. Oxygen. Tested 100%. Flight instruments 210, 210, 1012, 1012, 1012, and parking brake we will pull on. So that's set as well. Okay, now we should have APU running. We do have indeed, so external power comes off. We will put on the packs, seat belts, we do the hydraulics, we put on the fuel pumps. Do we even have center fuel? No, we don't. Not even. Crazy stuff. Beacons on, then we go back to FS actions. I'm really doing the fast forward approach here, but I think that's looking good. Let's double check outside. We just need to disconnect like that. Then we... what else? We run the checklist, but first we ask for pushback. Okay, that needs to take a minute. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP set V2 170, 299 and 4000. Takeoff speeds 147, 57 and 70. CD pre-flight is completed. Trim we can put to 5 units. Like that. Taxi and takeoff briefing. Let's call it complete, and this completes the before start checklist. And now we just need to... oh no, okay, that's coming in. Dubai ground, what up? Emirates 125 on stand Foxtrot 8 is requesting push and start.
Emirates 125, what up? Push and start approved, face east onto Zulu.
Push and start approved, facing east onto Zulu, Emirates 125. Okay, yeah, I just noticed I still have the same key to my push to talk, which I have to the brakes, which is very annoying. Okay, folks, we are pushing, so I hope we end up on Zulu. I hope the config is okay, but it should be fine. Let's fire up engine number 1. In the meantime, we can put on the VOR's traffic. Same over here.
Level 4 Papa Charlie, ready to taxi. For Papa Charlie, taxi Zulu, Juliet 3, the whole short kilo 11. Taxi Zulu Juliet 2 kilo 11.
Okay, so that's ignition, EGT is rising. Let's see, we should be turning now. Oh, I hope it's not going. Maybe it's going to end up on kilo. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I hope it's gonna be okay. Okay, let's fire up number 2 and let's look outside to see the GE engines. Okay, engine number 2 is fired up, and I think we might even be facing the wrong way. That's very embarrassing.
Gravity Jet 156 to any update on my service?
Yeah, apologies. There's just a bit of a controller situation going on. That applies to all aircraft as well, just so wait up.
Okay, let's see where we're gonna end up now. Yeah, he's standing there, okay. Right.
Yeah, just 1562, I have clearance advance ready.
Okay, park brake is set.
Yeah, just 1562, cleared to Hanoi.
We have 2 good engine starts, so APU is coming off.
Initial climb altitude 4,000 feet, squawk 0555.
Big Jet 1562, confirm clear to Hanoi or clear to Ho Chi Minh City.
Clear to your destination airport.
Roger, clear to Ho Chi Minh City via the Oviro 1 Foxtrot departure, runway 30 right, initial 4,000
so this can come RTO. We select flap 5, trim is set already. Then we will run a quick flight.
It is 1562, so he's back correct. Especially Lima. QNH now 1012.
Check, so full left.
Startup is approved, advise ready for pushback.
Full up,
startup approved,
full
advise
down,
ready
and
for
rudder, full left. And, come on, no, my pedals are sliding.
4 Papa Charlie. Yeah,
there we go,
Kilo
full
11,
right.
cross 30 left. Continues straight ahead, Mike 14 Alpha, hold short
Before
30
6
right.
checklist, NTIS not required, recall.
Via Kilo 11, cross
that looks
30 left,
okay. Flight controls are checked, ground equipment,
Alpha.
he's just waving right now, so we are
Charlie.
cleared, that's perfect. And before takeoff checklist flaps are set position 5, that's also checked. Very good. Okay, let's call for taxi. Emirates 125, requesting taxi, and apology, I selected the wrong pushback.
Emirates 125, no problem. Taxi Kilo, Lima 4, and Mike to holding point Mike 13 Alpha.
Kilo Lima 4, Mike to holding point Mike 13 Alpha for Emirates 125. Okay, very good. Now we can just taxi straight ahead, take a right hand turn, then we run down the parallel taxiway in between the 2 runways. Okay, cool. Turn off the taxi lights and parking brakes are off.
Runway 30 left.
So we can
4 Papa Charlie thanks.
start
holding
moving.
short, 1 at Unicom, bye bye.
Over to Unicom 122.8 on hold short. Khilafa for Papa Charlie.
Alright folks, we are approaching runway 30 right, and yeah, we are already over to Unicom for the departure, but thanks again for Sebastian to logging in and giving us some ground controlling here, very much appreciated. And now we will focus on the departure. So, checklists have been completed, flaps are set, transponders TARA, I have switches on the weather radar, and also traffic, but it does not seem to be too busy right now. So we should be good. Yeah, it's strange, I couldn't find the right assignment for this one, the controls, so we're just gonna make a quick announcement. Because we'll briefly switch on the parking brakes, so we will just roll on and then I will do the announcement. Okay, landing lights, strobes, all lights are set. and we are ready for takeoff. Yeah, I really love the scenery. Considering this is already pretty old, it is fantastically good. Like all the textures and everything. I think the layout is slightly outdated. It has a little bit changed over time, but it still is good enough for us. So this is really fantastic, and now I'm very much looking forward to launching this 777 into the air. Alright. Dubai traffic, Emirates 125 is departing runway 30 right, Dubai. Okay, lights are set, everything is set. We will hit the block time over here. Not the block time, the flight time, and we will hit chrono over here. And we shall go flying. So, power is coming in. I believe 40% on the GEs. So that's stable. And takeoff.
Airspeed alive.
Thrust is set, 89.3.
80 knots.
Checked. Oh, not again. That's the hiccup we had on the Qatar flight with the engines. Hopefully it stays okay.
V1.
Checked. Rotate. Okay, we are on the long one, so 7.5 degrees. Waiting for liftoff. We are airborne.
Ready to climb.
Beautiful. Gear is coming up. Oh, let's see. Can we catch a nice one? Oh yeah. A little bit far off. Very cool stuff. Okay, climb power. Pitching down a little bit. And look at this scenery. Holy guacamole. Okay, flaps 1, speed checked, flaps 1. Yeah, so we have minimum speed constraints on the climb out, but we are easily matching those, so that's okay. And flaps up.
Dubai traffic, Sky Dubai 2 Mike Foxtrot, establish STRIX on.
Making a terrible job at following the flight director today. So let's keep climbing and let's go autopilot. Cool, and I want to catch some more exterior. Yeah, something like that. Guys, I can't wait to get this aircraft in Microsoft Flight Sim. I just can't wait. It is going to be very soon. Who knows, maybe even by the time this video releases on my channel. It's already out there, but I don't think so.
1562, what is your track mile to the localizer?
Okay, so we're passing through
6,500.
6,500. Let's see the after takeoff checklist. That's all green. Checklist is completed, and so I would say we are on our way to Vienna, and yeah, enjoy the music and cruise, and I think we will have a sunset later on during the cruise.
What is your...
And yeah, hopefully we're gonna have a nice landing into Vienna later on. Catch you later, guys.
Left.
Bean Radar, guten Abend, Emirates 125, information whiskey, passing flight level 190.
Emirates 125, Wing, guten Abend, Radar contact. Whiskey direct, LS approach 116, descent flight level 140.
ILS 16 and say flight level again for Emirates 125.
Emirates 125, descent flight level 140.
Flight level 140, Emirates 125.
Correct, Emirates 125, direct whiskey 684, follow PZ 6 Lima transition.
Direct whiskey 684 on the PZ 6 Lima transition, Emirates 125. Alright guys, so you heard it. Beautiful evening here in Vienna. Let's go. Whiskey 684. And then we will fly the PZ 6 Lima transition, quickly pulling up the charts. So now whiskey 684 and then sort of parallel to the airport, then big 180 degree left hand turn, and then eventually into ILS runway 16, which is a normal ILS approach, 3 degree glide slope. Minimums are set 797, and yeah, pretty straightforward. We're gonna exit towards the right. Latest Bravo 10, I think that's allowed for heavies, but let's see, we're not super heavy, so maybe we can even make Bravo 8 for the exit. So that's the plan. As you can see, we just sort of jump started into this approach because approach told us to contact them, and I thought it's a nice idea to do that together with you guys. So we're descending flight level 140. Weather down in Vienna is quite nice. So currently we have wind 170 degrees 9 knots. So it's going to be pretty much straight on the nose for the landing, and cavalcade temperature 14. So nice evening here in Vienna, and of course, obviously, as you can hear, we are very lucky to catch ATC as well. Reminds me very much of the flight we just recently had in the 777 coming from Bangkok, but this time we are landing in the opposite direction. Back then we landed ILS 34, but today we have 16, which is kind of cool to mix things up a little bit. And I also do remember that last time we had a bit of a performance hit on the approach. I hope this time it's going to be a bit better for us. Okay, and looking at this vertical situation display, or vertical guidance, I think it just says, seems like we're going to be on this flight level for a while here, 12,000 below the path, but that's fine. So it's going to be flap 30, 139. We will add 5 knots on top, so that's going to make 144 for the final approach.
This is a very valid point.
And yeah, what else? We have done a landing calculation. So that's the 144 we just mentioned. And as you can see, it's pretty easy. It's like we're fairly light now coming into Vienna. We have plenty of fuel as well. We have where do we see it? Coming in with 12.2 tons of fuel, which is plenty. And that's also because I've added actually 30 minutes of extra fuel initially to the flight, because I feel like the 777 and P3D always comes in with a low fuel level. I think it just burns a little bit more compared to what the sim brief profile is giving us. So that's why from now on I sort of like to add a little bit on top on the sim brief planning. Right, other than that, what else is there to say? We have Vienna approach online, and he's sort of the only one here, so we're gonna be with him for the entire landing, which is kind of convenient, so we don't have to switch around different frequencies. And yeah, looking beautiful. It's crazy to think that this is still default P3D. I've not added any weather add-ons yet, because I feel like they always have a performance hit, and this just looks surprisingly good. So I think for the time being I'm gonna leave it without any weather texture add-ons. Of course I'm running Active Sky to get the live weather, but other than that, no additional add-ons. So yeah, that's really not looking too bad. Also, let's go low on the wing lights, just for the nice looks, of course.
Emirates 125, descent 9,000 feet, QNH 1017, speed is up to you.
Down to 9,000 on 1017 at free speed, Emirates 125.
Cruiser 99, ready? Yes, ready.
Okay, down 9,000. 1017 and free speed, so that's cool, but also there isn't really anything on the charts at this point. Yeah. So we are just staying on Vienna for now.
Vienna is my destination, Scandinavian 4 Pub West. Just stand by and I'll get these flight paths out to you immediately.
That would be nice, and I cannot offer you runway 1 at this time. Runway 16 is in use.
Actually, let's go flight level change, because if we are low enough, we can get a bit of a shortcut into the final approach, I believe. Okay, so approach checklist altimeter set 1017. So that's done.
We will need the ILS.
Heading 06 degrees, and we are going to get the flight plan started immediately. Scandinavian 4 Pub Whiskey.
Roger.
Vienna approach, runway ILS 16,
Emirates 125, descent 6,000 feet.
6,000 feet for Emirates 125.
Correct, and Britain available in 15 miles.
50 miles, copy that, Emirates 125.
15. 1201, takes correct by runway 29 via Mike. Wind Airbus Austrian 1283, flight level 160, descending 140 inbound NATEC. Airbus 123, Wien, radar contact, information whiskey, ILS approach runway 6, direct whiskey 684.
Okay, 10,000. Now we should slow down. And I missed that. Been on cinematic for too long. Now we do the landing lights as well. And I believe he said we can expect a 15 miles final.
Emirates 125, descent 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, Emirates 125.
With an 99, radar contact, can flight level 160.
160, is there 99?
So let's actually
maintain altitude 5,000 feet.
put out a bit of speed brake. So I think the sooner we get down there and get slow,
maintain 5,000 feet and
then we can turn final pretty early, which is going to be cool.
Correct for the Papa Whiskey, squawk 1000. Alpha 201, 180 degrees 6 knots, runway 29, cleared for takeoff.
Takeoff to 9, we copy
Visa 99, camp level 240.
240.
Okay, so down the left hand side,
1123, direct waypoint 682.
we can
1123, direct waypoint 682.
not see the airport.
Direct Whiskey 682, Austrian 123.
Ah, there it is. Watch this, the text just taking so long to load in. But there's it. It looks a bit dark from up here.
Scandinavian 42,
But look at this scene. Holy cow, that's beautiful.
exit 4 and Mike.
That is absolutely beautiful.
Taxi Allen Point runway 29 via 4 and Mike here, Scandinavian 42 Lima.
Scandinavian 43, Papa Whiskey, report your speed.
Scandinavian 43 Papa speed.
Yeah, so frequency fairly busy,
250
since he's the
right heading 085.
only controller online for Vienna.
085 and 250 Scandinavian 43 Papa speed.
Wind radar 9017 at Vienna, information Whiskey, request clearance to Secondus.
Also 9017, Servus, Whiskey correct, cleared to Quintus, MCOG 3 Charlie departure 5000 feet, squawk 1510, QNH 1017.
Get Secondus, MCOG 3 Charlie, initial 5000, squawk 1510, Austin 9017.
To confirm, MCOG 3 Charlie.
MCOG 3 Charlie, copy.
Correct, it's battery.
Yeah, sorry for staying fairly muted here, but I don't want to miss any instructions he might be giving on the frequency, so that's why I try to pay attention. And okay, so there's some traffic. See, heading towards final might be.
1123, descent 9000 feet, QNH 1017.
But I think we are looking good. If we get down to 3000 at this point,
Lufthansa 47 Bravo,
then we can
671, descent flight level 110.
go down to, yeah, that's gonna be work quite nice. I think we can actually get rid of the speed brakes very soon.
Say again.
Yeah, I think so.
Whiskey 671.
Let's go armed.
Whiskey 671, Lufthansa 47
Alpha 401, radar contact, cam level 240.
Level 240, Lufthansa 401.
Lufthansa 47 Bravo, descent flight level 110.
Descent flight level 110, Lufthansa 47 Bravo.
Emirates 125, turn left heading 320, speed 220 or less.
Say again, heading for Emirates 125, please.
Emirates 125, left heading 320, 220 or less.
Left heading 320, 220 or less, Emirates 125.
Scandinavian 43 Papa Whiskey, speed 200 knots for crater, descent 3000 feet.
Yeah, I was confused by the 320, I was expecting more like
123, descent 8000 feet.
220, but okay.
Descending 8000 feet, Austrian 123. Correct, and 123, your speed 270 or greater, also below 10,000. 270 knots or greater, also below 10,000, Austrian 123. Scandinavian 43 Papa Whiskey, speed 180 or greater, maintain until 6.
Yeah, so there's another one heading for the approach, I believe, and then, although he's
left heading 240.
left heading 240, Emirates 125. Now we go left. Okay.
Ready for push and start.
Scandinavian 42 Lima 170 degrees 8 knots, runway 29, cleared for takeoff.
I think, yeah, let's go flaps 1. It's gonna help us.
So 9017, pilot push approved, orange line.
Start approved and orange line approved after 9017.
Emirates 125, for the left heading 180, cleared ILS 16.
Left heading 180 and cleared ILS 16, Emirates 125.
Alton 123, descent 6000 feet.
Wow, he's so quick, like whenever I just released the push to talk, he's already onto the next sentence. It's so cool. And that's gonna be, yeah, there's
Scandi 43 Papa Whiskey, turn right, heading 190, clear the less 16.
1901, close out approach runway 16.
I'm not sure if he's too high, but it's 5 miles. It's fairly close, but okay, it's gonna work out.
Takeoff.
Scandinavian 42 Lima, second, 170 degrees 8 knots, runway 29, clear for takeoff.
But no, he's heading somewhere else. And I think he said max 220 knots, so we are free to slow down, but still 60 miles to go. So I feel like speed is
A
okay.
little bit too late now, make it heading 200 and descend 2,700 feet.
Localizer.
700 feet left, heading
Oh, I love busy VATSIM approaches. It's the best. It is the best. Go around altitude's gonna be 5,000.
2 November Yankee requesting taxi able for Alpha 3.
Wings to November Yankee, taxi holding point runway 29, use Alpha 3.
Alpha, using Alpha 3, Scandinavia, Alpha.
I'm not sure what this guy is up to.
Emirates 125, speed 200 knots or less.
200 or less for Emirates 125.
Austin 123, direct Whiskey 678. Direct Whiskey 678, Austrian 123. Lufthansa 47 Bravo, descend 7,000 feet.
Let's go slow. I feel like he's still on the approach and he's trying to figure out the localizer. Okay, localizer captured.
Yeah, no worries, descending right and descent for the 500.
Flaps 5.
Apologies, Scandinavian full seat buffer.
With a 99, contact wind 132.6, goodbye.
123.6, thank
So
you very much.
there we can see him, and I think he's heading back for the localizer. I think he just overshot.
220 or greater.
Descending 3,000 feet, speed 220 or greater, Austrian 123.
Lufthansa 47 Bravo, descend 5,000 feet, continue on present heading.
Descend to 5,000 feet and continue on present heading.
Is he turning left towards final?
1 contact wind 132.6, goodbye.
I think so.
126,
Hello,
control stand 490, descending 180.
Blocked.
Emirates 125, speed 180, maintain until 6.
180 until 6, Emirates 125.
Scandinavian 40 Papa Whiskey, able to establish?
From established, Scandinavian 40 Papa Whiskey.
Thank you. Scandinavian 42 Lima in radar.
Wow, he's doing a great job. He's super fast. So we are let's look armed, 180 until 6.
Good evening, Oscar 490, Wien, information Whiskey, LS approach, runway 16, direct Whiskey 680.
There seems to be someone behind us as well, someone in front of us, so that's going to be busy, but it's going to be fun.
The Austrian 9017 is ready for taxi.
Also 9017, taxi holding point runway 29 via Orange Line.
Let's go flaps 15.
Orange Line, exit 24, and holding point 29, Austrian 9017.
Let's go captured.
Papa Whiskey 170 degrees 7 knots, runway 16, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 16, 40 Papa.
Austin 123, speed 180 or greater to 6.
Speed 180 knots or greater until 6 miles, Austrian 126.
Lufthansa 47 Bravo, speed 200 knots or less.
Okay, we are approaching 6 miles, then we can slow down.
Austin 490.
Let's drop the gear now.
Austin 490, go ahead.
6.2, 6.1, let's slow down.
Expect approach 16, Austin 490.
Austin 123, left heading 250.
Left heading 250, Austrian 123.
Wings to November Yankee,
Yeah, down, flaps 20. And let's slow down now, final approach, 144. It's below 5 miles. I hope he vacates fast enough. Let's
Lufthansa 47 Bravo, right heading 130, descend 3,000 feet, clear the list.
turn off lights.
Right heading 130.
Pulling up the checklist.
3,000 feet, clear island.
Flaps 25. And flaps 30. Landing checklist gonna be completed any second, then we'll take the aircraft. And come on, flaps 30, there we are, checklist completed.
Austin 490, direct Whiskey 680.
Direct Whiskey 680.
Let's go flying.
Austin 490.
Scandinavian 43 Papa Whiskey, Foxtrot 04 via Delta, exit 32 and the blue line. January Japon, striker for Delta to the Boeing, standard aviation 43 Emirates 125, 170 degrees 6 knots, runway 16, clear to land.
Clear to land, Emirates 125. Wow, he was quick in vacating, holy cow. And did you hear how quickly he gave instructions? I feel like I'm not going to be able to catch that, but let's see. This is fun. Let's focus on the landing now.
Lufthansa 47 Bravo, speed 180, maintain until 6 miles.
188 to 6 miles, Lufthansa 47 Bravo.
German event 42 Lima, contact Wien, 132.6, goodbye.
132.6, Gander Navy 42 Lima, thanks very much and apologies for all delays.
No worries, also 490,
spot on the profile, looking good. Continue.
Also 490, descent flight level 120.
A little bit low.
Descending 120, descent 490.
Up in 219, just push.
Wings 2 November Yankee, Wien radar contact, can flight level 160.
Down flight level 160, your wings.
Touchdown. Oh, that was nice.
Lufthansa 47 Bravo, start to reduce.
That was nice actually, reverse. Why is my reverse key not working? Okay, no reverse.
Push to descend 219.
Manual braking, let's take the next one.
Perfect. 490, descend 10,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Oh, we might be getting hot brakes. Not sure why my key was not working.
Confirm the QNH 1017.
I've not changed it. Okay, let's take a right hand.
QNH 1017.
Emirates 125, taxi to Delta 22 via Echo and Lima.
Delta 22 via Echo and Lima, Emirates 125.
Canadian 43 Papa Whiskey, take the next right.
Wow! Haha, I was busy! I love it! Oh, now we can take a breath.
1283, 170 degrees 8 knots, 116, clear to land.
Via...
116, clear to land, Austrian 1283.
Wings 2 November Yankee, camp flight level 240.
Echo and Lima, okay, that's the outer one. Holy cow, guys, holy cow, that was fun.
47 Bravo, are you able to establish?
Off, cleaning up, flaps are coming up. That was a nice landing, by the way. I think it's just a little bit of a sim issue. We were below. I read -2 on here. So the sim sometimes has a hard job determining if we're down or not, but I think that was pretty nice on the touchdown.
Information whiskey on board.
I call you.
Okay, taxi lights, strobes off, landing lights.
Also 490, speed 290 or greater.
So that's set.
Also 490, speed 290 or greater.
Now we need to figure out. So we're now on Echo, Lima, and then stand Delta 22.
Also 9017, April Alpha 3.
Okay, got it. Delta.
So use full length and also 9017, 170 degrees 8 knots and with 29 clear for takeoff.
So that's set. Cool. Yeah, just the reverse. I don't know. I
also 219, you cleared to find
no idea why it did not work, but luckily we were fairly light and had good auto braking, so that was okay. Right, so this comes TA. We switch off the weather radar.
Sorry, I was mistaking your flight plan. I do not have any flight plan from you on file. Can you check?
Exit for Michael, trim 219.
Lufthansa full.
Nice, look at this, folks. Heading towards the iconic tower in Vienna. That is so cool. I'm quite happy with the stand because usually I always end up on the Foxtrot stands, which are a bit messed up here in the scenery, but I think this one's gonna be better. So let's take this final swing, although it's a little bit tight. I feel like we might gonna hit the stairs, but that's not our fault.
X-ray, LS approach 116.
Yeah, we'll check for information. X-ray and
Delta 22, did I overshot? Yeah, a little bit maybe.
Kelly 9, Director Whiskey 672.
And do we have docking system? No, that does not seem to be working, unfortunately.
Austin 1 Hotel Papa, speed 290, you're created to stay number 1.
So we might want to look outside. I think it's not a huge parking spot, so I think we have to be accurate on this one.
Copy, Austin 017.
Austrian 490, descend 3000 feet.
Descending 3000, Austrian 490.
Austin 1 Hotel Papa, descend 9000 feet, QNH 1017, keep the speed also below 10.
Okay, looks pretty good. I feel like if we go to spot 0 all the way to the back, then we are definitely doing okay. Right there, perfect. Nice. Parking brake.
Also below 10,000 feet.
Engines 1 and 2 off. Oh, I haven't stopped the flight time, but now it's 5:43. Let's put on the domes. So that's wing and beacon lights off, seat belts, fuel pumps, hydraulics, like that, and yeah, that's the overhead panel, and then we can run the shutdown checklist. Parking brake is set, shutdown checklist is completed. Now FPS are coming a bit down with the dynamic lighting, but that's not an issue. FS actions, ground connections set, request.
Austin 1 Hotel Papa, speed 250, your crate is sufficient, thank you.
I'd say air conditioning unit as well, and then we ask for deboarding. Hopefully with a jetway, yes. Oh nice, everything works out. That's good for a change. Okay, primary, external. And then we will get the air so we can even shut down the APU. Alright folks, here we are. Welcome once again to Vienna. I've checked the Volanta touchdown rate and indeed it's like 80... Oh no, it disappeared again. 87 or something. Yeah, 87 feet per minute. That was nice. I'm really happy with this landing. And I just texted the ATC controller that he's done a brilliant job. And that was real fun. It was busy, but that's what makes it fun to fly in VATSIM. And yeah, I feel like I've been flying a lot of 777s on P3D lately, and that's for a very good reason. As you all know, we are preparing for the 777 release for Microsoft Flight Sim, and yeah, it feels really good that it feels more natural to me now, and I feel fairly comfortable with the aircraft, so it's going to be nice to fly it in Microsoft Flight Sim and even compare it to this one. I think it's going to be better, if anything, in terms of additional features that come with it. Let's see about the handling. Of course, it's an entirely different sim and it might handle a lot different, but in terms of operating it, I feel like it should be fairly similar. But let's see. For now, thank you so much for tuning into this flight. I hope you have enjoyed this flight from the flight request channel on my Discord server. I certainly did enjoy it a lot, so thanks again to Sebastian for providing the idea. And yeah, I would say we completed here, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care everyone, bye bye.